Yes, I have a lot of thoughts, but I'm gonna keep this as blunt as possible. With the Liv situation,
everybody else got everything off their chest. Go for it. You the last one of the night.
With the Liv situation, I really believe, and I think we've actually had a DM with this. I think it really has to do with her drug addiction and the reason why she is acting the way she is. Like, yes, it has something to do with change. But y'all got to remember, when it first started, nobody was talking to her. Not even Layla. When that first season hit, nobody was talking to her. The only reason why people were talking to her was because of Spencer. Do y'all remember that? Because Layla didn't even start talking to her until Spencer came around. So
real quick, before you finish that, it also came out though that Olivia started to avoid Layla because of what she did with Asher, and Layla didn't know.
Right, that as well too. Apart. But I'm just saying, you got to remember. But also, you got to remember, even in the fact that when they had that whole fight in the cafe, yes, Liv was drunk, but everything she said was true, except that whole thing where, she was in the way and the writers. Anyway, the situation of the fact that when Liv went into rehab, right? Layla was nowhere to be found because she didn't know how. Remember, she even said, I didn't know that it was that bad. You know what I mean? But again, this is your best friend. You know what I'm saying? This is your best friend. So if this is your best friend, you should be there for your best friend regardless. And Liv was there for her for when she went through her mental, situation or whatever. So in the situation of that, like I said, I am not happy with Liv right now. And she is my favorite character. She is one of them. It's just I'm not happy with her because of the things that she is doing, and I don't understand that whole situation with Spencer. I get it. No, actually, I get it. The thing is that she's holding on to happiness. She can't control it. That's why I said, where the hell is Nurse Joy at? Where the fuck is this chick at? Excuse my language.
But then part of me is like, are you holding on to happiness because why are you so hell-bent on exposing people, confronting this? You can't possibly be really happy.
Right, but think about when she drinks. Think about when she takes her drink. Think about when she takes her pill. She takes her pill when she feels lonely. She takes her pill when she's out of control. Any addict, usually they take it when they're out of control or they feel some type of way. And usually Liv has always been the person that has been neglected. Jordan was the popular one. She was the neglected one. Everybody know that's how it went down, right? The whole Asher situation should have never even happened. Asher should have, stepped up and said, look, we too drunk for this. We can't do this, right? Or something. But it didn't. It is what it is. Anyways, I see where the writers is going, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy because they screwed up my character. First of all, can she do a podcast or something? Go to class? I ain't never seen nobody go to class except Spencer. What is this? Is this not college? Because I'm in college, and I know we go to class. We do homework. There's all kinds of, group projects. Like, what is this shit? You know what I'm saying? So, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse my language, because I'm so frustrated about it. But it's like, it's so annoying because, we get it from Homecoming because we've seen the group project and all that stuff, but we're not getting that from AA at all.
They always referencing homework. They always referencing this paper they got, book they gotta read, paper they gotta do, and how they gonna balance it all. They literally are so immersed in their collegiate experience, and I love it.
Me too. I love it too. But you do not see this with All American. I'm like, are they still in high school? And I don't know. Like, what's going on? Because I'm in college and I know I ain't got nothing but homework. I got nothing but homework. You know what I mean? And no, I don't remember when I first went to college and you had to live in a dorm. I remember when you first started college, you had to live in a dorm. That was their rule. It's a mandate rule. When your first initial actual college experience, you live in a dorm. Then after that, you can live on campus.
Especially if you are an athlete. There are no athletes living off campus their freshman year.
I ain't never heard of that.
It's not happening.
I ain't never heard of that. I said, so this is interesting. Is it because they rich? Like, I'm trying to understand it myself. This just ain't making no sense to me. Because I was like, okay, make it make sense, Jesus. Make it make sense. But No, it's not making sense to me. So it does kind of make me a little upset. And like I said, with Liv, it definitely makes me upset because I didn't understand the whole Davida thing and why she was doing the whole, like, because she's dark skinned and she's helping. I didn't understand that. And the reason why is because you fought so hard for the BLM and all this other stuff. And you got along with Kia, which was his ex. So you would think that she would be jealous because that was his ex, but actually Layla was the one that was jealous. That makes sense because she was dating Spencer at the time.
But she also got along with Kia before she got with her.
Yeah, and that's what
most of their relationship before the fact.
Right, but what I'm saying is in the sense of Kia's not light skinned, she's dark skinned. So I just didn't understand why Davida though, like, and everybody's like, oh, because she's in a relationship with him. I don't think that's what it is. At first I thought it was that, and then I said, because remember when Carrie came in the situation and how she treated Carrie? She treated Carrie like crap. Yeah, Carrie was crazy, but she didn't know that at that time. She didn't know who she was. She was mean as a skunk. I'm like, damn, Liv, like, I don't want to meet you. Like, you're mean. Because it was a new person and it was somebody who was taking Layla's time. Then it was Vanessa. We get why she was like that with Vanessa, but I don't think it was because she was jealous of Asher and Vanessa. I don't think that was it at all because she was still into Spencer at that time. She just didn't want to because of the fact that, she had overlaps with the drinking and all that stuff and she didn't want nobody to know yet. And then also because of the Layla situation and everything like that. There's so much to that. But I also believe that the fact of the matter is Vanessa was a newcomer and she acted like an ass when it came to that too. So I was just like, Liv, what is going on with you? Now, in the beginning of season 4, I was cool with Liv. I was like, all right, Liv, you doing the thug thizzle. Okay, you and Spencer, y'all little cute, had y'all little date and stuff. Okay, we doing it. Then these heifers go to college. And this heifer is showing the hell out. And I don't know what's going on. I've been telling people this. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with my character. She tripping. Like, Layla is doing the thug thizzle. I'm happy for her. I hope she gets some closure. I do think she needs to see Carrie though. I do. Because sometimes, okay, it's like this. Somebody does you wrong, right? Some people go and they go to the jail and they go and talk to the people. Like the mothers, and they got their sons who died and they have to go and talk to the people. They go and talk to the people to get that closure from them. They can't get the closure from just writing a letter. They have to look at them in their face and say, why did you do this? Like, what were you thinking? Or telling them even just how they feel. It gives them that sense of closure. Don't get me wrong. She needs the closure from Spencer and Liv because they was dead wrong. But she needs it more from Carrie than anything
But she knows why Carrie did it. She knows how Carrie arrived at that space. Like, Carrie literally explained all, like...
I know, it's not the fact that she doesn't know. No, it's not the fact that she doesn't know. It's the fact that she needs to get off her chest how she feels. That's what, because she's got it all bottled up. And because she has it all bottled up, she's kind of rude. Like, a little bit, even like lashing at Patience and the way she lashed at Jordan, but Jordan don't take it.
Is deserving of this because she's just sitting around thinking that Layla is, I guess, RCA Records and it's her little flunky and supposed to be doing everything.
I don't know what's going on with Patience. Patience don't know what she wants. I don't know. I was so like, Patience, I was here for you until you did all of this, girl. What is wrong with you? First, I was mad at Tamia. I'm like, Tamia, you always got on my last damn nerves. Now
Tamia's chilling, wasting her life away. And
what is up with that? Why can't she be like a producer? She could even write for somebody. She's got really good writing.
She didn't want to do that. Layla tried to get her to write for committee, and she was like, I'm not doing that.
Girl, don't you know that could actually make you build a way, and then as time goes on, your voice could probably heal, and you could probably be rapping again. No one thinks about these things. I'm just saying. But I'm not the writer, so I don't know. Not the writer, I don't know. But I just think that's interesting that the way they have Coop's storyline going. It's like she's not doing what is she doing? Like, what is she doing? Like, she ain't doing nothing. But I did like her in this episode. I like that she was encouraging Patience. That's great. Patience was like, oh my God. I think what happened with Patience is she was thinking of her, the back in the day Coop. You know how they was all like how they was and stuff. And she was thinking about that. She was like, oh, baby, we should get back together. And then it didn't work out for her. It didn't work out for her. Literally. And it's just like, wow, that didn't go for you well. But like I said, I really do believe that Layla needs that closure because she's just bottling all those feelings aside. Yeah, she got to tell her dad, and that's great, but you missed a step. You forgot all the other people that you need to confront. Liv, you need to confront Spencer. And I think Liv and Spencer do want to have that conversation. I think it's just Layla's not ready for that conversation, so she puts it off. And she's like, I'm not ready.
I don't think Liv wants to have it.
I think Liv would have that conversation.
She will have it. I don't think that she even knows it is something to have. Because I think that Liv is really thinking everything is cool.
They just
like when Liv is good, she thinks everybody is good.
I think that's the case because everybody makes it seem like everything is good though too. Because they're walking on eggshells. They're walking on eggshells because of the fact that she may relapse again. That's why Spencer's the way he, see him. He be like, mother,
Child, Spencer's wearing me out. I'm like, this shell of a man, I don't know who this is.
Yeah, I can't just blame it on Liv.
Now that Brixton swooning over Damon because he got all of the essence that you done just gave your ass wet. Like you.
And I used to have such a crush on Spencer. He just screwed it up in this. I'm like, what happened, boo? Was you okay? Like, what happened?
Blink 3 times if you need help.
Right, blink once. I'll get there. I did. And like I said, I really do believe that he's walking on eggshells because of the fact that he doesn't want her to relapse. Because every time he apologizes, but most of the time he really doesn't need to. All of the time he did not need to apologize. Like that first time he apologized, he didn't apologize for what he said. He apologized for how he said it because he yelled at it. He was like, I apologize, shouldn't have yelled at you like that, blah, blah, blah. Then the second time was, you got your feelings, it's okay. I'm like, no, nigga, you was right. She ain't in that. Like, wait a minute. She don't know what you know. Like, come on. How she gonna speak on something if she doesn't even know what's going on?
It don't affect her.
It don't affect you, girl. You is a woo.
I gave the analogy last week of like it's giving these white politicians, these white men politicians who's voting on abortions. It don't even affect you at all. Shut up.
It don't affect her at all, and that's why I was like, wow. But she did say that though. She was like, "You're right, I am," and and then he was like, "Live," and I'm like, "Bro, let her walk away."
She said she said you're right, but I'm going to still do the damn story, and I'm like, so then how right was he?
I don't know what was the damn story. Why was she so convinced to do this story in the first place? And it goes back to what Nurse Joy told her. Nurse Joy told her that can be an addiction in itself. By you sitting here being so addicted to change everything, that can be also an addiction. And I think that's what she's doing right now. She's being addicted. Because remember, she went from one story to another story. And then I'm like, but they all about NIL. I'm like, but why? What is so bad about NIL? Like, isn't it helping? It should be helping. And I agree with that one girl who said that she should be writing about what Dillon's teacher said in regards to, that his art didn't matter and all that stuff. Because there are teachers out there like that. I actually had a situation like that because I'm an actual writer myself. And my teacher told me that I should stop writing. He said, you're not good at this. This is not for you. And I believed him. And I literally stopped writing because of it. I lost literally so much of my confidence because I used to be so confident, be like, yep, you can read it. It's good. Go ahead. I know, I ain't got that no more. And that's where Spencer's at right now because he was so like on top of the world, Now he like, I don't know, like shit.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that can eat him alive. And that's the reason why he is not the Spencer James that we know. He's not that arrogant person because he's growing. It's good. But I need that man that was not going to just let anybody walk all over him. But he also has always been the savior and he had to save. And You know, he need to take that S off his chest. Baby, no. Like, come on, man.
Please, release yourself from the shackles, sir.
For real. And I think that they shouldn't break up, but I think they should take a break from each other. This is time to take a break. You need to break and reevaluate your relationship because now it is coming toxic and you are being too dependent on one person. You can't depend on one person for happiness. That's when it becomes toxic. You should depend on happiness with yourself and not anyone else. And that's the problem with them two. Again, Olivia fans, I am a Olivia fan, so don't come at me. I'm just saying they need to take a break and reevaluate their relationship. And there's nothing wrong with that. First of all, they're in college. They're supposed to take breaks sometimes. Damn. They don't have to always be together. Like, I'm all up under you. I was like, damn, how many times we gotta see them wake up together? Can't they just not be together sometimes? Like, where's her podcast? And can't she do a podcast and he be in the other room with doing his thing? Like, what is this? Because now you're crowding each other. And all it is it's like a Sprite bottle. And it's just fizzing and fizzing and fizzing and fizzing. And that shit's gonna explode. And I can't wait to see Spencer explode. That's gonna happen. I'm waiting. I'm like, wow. I wonder how this is going to work out. He's going to explode. He is going to explode. You can tell just by the way he tries to hold it in so much. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I'm like, no, say something. What are you doing? I be yelling at the TV. And they ain't going to stress me out. See, look, I got gray hairs for them. They ain't going to stress me out. I ain't going to allow it. I ain't going to allow it. Right. I do miss the whole plot thing, though. All American is not like it used to be at all. Because I do miss the whole cliffhangers we was getting at the end. And you was like, oh, I can't wait till next week. Now I'll be like, well, it'll be on tomorrow. I mean, it'll be on Monday. I mean, I can wait. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not as excited as I used to be. There's just no more excitement for me. Not that the show isn't good. It is. Right. It's just not the same. It's like, it turned into a 90210. And I don't know if you noticed that. It turned into a 90210. I had rewatched 90210 because I said, this formula is familiar to me, right? And I couldn't figure out what it was. And I started watching 90210. I said, oh, yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah. They turned into a 90210. So you know how you said it turned into a sitcom? Yeah. It turned into a 90210. And basically it's comedy and drama, but where's the drama? We haven't really had any drama. I don't remember. I mean, yeah, Coop went to jail. I would have been okay with Coop went to jail, to be honest.
I think we all would have been okay with
I was like, okay with her. I was like, maybe she could get her life together. Maybe she can get a rap while she in the jail, something. I was like, dang. But no, I was okay with Coop going to jail. I definitely think that All American has changed so much from season 3, season 2, and season 1. It's like you're not so excited anymore. You don't even look excited anymore when you talk about it. You're like, yeah, All American. I'm like, dang, Erica, where's the excitement? Like, bro.
Homecoming. All my excitement is in Homecoming. They got me in a damn chokehold.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. All my excitement went to Bel Air. I was like, oh, Bel Air. Yeah, it's not giving me that anymore because Bel Air is now giving me that, and I'm just like,
girl, Bel Air had chokehold for quite a while, and I would love to go back. I just would love for y'all to get it on the set and give us some more episodes. Peacock, I'm gonna need a 20 episode order, baby. I can't do these 10 no more.
And I'm tired of these people online that keep saying that it ended because of Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. Shut up. It didn't. It didn't. They coming back with season 2. They already confirmed it.
People love to reach, child.
Because it's easy to do that. And this is what I was trying to tell you before. With ships, it doesn't matter what ship it is. There's just toxic people in this world. They take it so personal. Like, they know them. Like, they are their best friend. They've known them for their entire life.
Mean, by all means, I ship Jamon. I ship Dia.
I ship them too.
But I ain't not on nobody else's hit. Like, y'all
No, I agree. I agree.
I have been rooting for Jordan and Simone since the very beginning. Nobody wanted them to be married. People still don't trust Simone. And I have been saying, well, goddamn it, I love them. So,
I love Simone.
What y'all eat don't make me So if you don't agree, that's fine. But
it's okay. Yeah. But see, they don't see it like that because once again, it's like everybody has an opinion. You know, opinions are like assholes. But once again, some people don't see it like that. They're like, you're going to believe in my damn ship, and if you don't, I'm gonna come to your house. I've seen these things, and I'm like, wow.
And they wasting their time and they wasting their energy.
Very much so. I'm like, could you?
Day, and I was just like, I don't know when they're gonna get it. I mean, it's way less than I used to get last year this time, but I don't know when they're gonna get it. I am not backing down. I don't care. And
I read something on Facebook about you, and I was like, I read something about Facebook about you, and I said, so I read something about Facebook about you, and they was like, what did you think about what Erica Vane said about Olivia? And I'm just sitting there like, do y'all not have a life? Is this what it is? Because I'm confused. I'm like, why am I in this group? I was like, oh my God, I didn't know you guys were this toxic.
Why is what I think matters so damn much? I am one person.
And this is the thing. Once again, they live it. They breathe it. They believe that this is real. It's so sad. It's first of all, you're an adult.
It really is. And I'm just now getting to a place where I've decided I'm not even going to respond anymore because a friend of mine literally was like, they feed off of this. And so much to the point of like, even my clapbacks, they're screenshotting them and sending them around and telling them to post about them and on Twitter. And it's just like, why in the hell does this one person, this one girl I'm not a writer for the show, I'm not a director for the show, I'm not on the show. I literally say what I think on my platforms. This isn't special delivered to your house every day. It is not downloaded into your brain via Siri while you sleep. Like, you literally have to seek out me saying these things that you don't agree with. Why does it, if it's going to bother you, why do you continue to seek it out?
That's true. I agree.
It's giving unhinged.
Yeah.
It's giving stupidity.
Very much so.
Find something else to do with your life.
Yeah. Y'all don't know how to read a book?
Y'all don't know me, bro.
Yeah. Y'all know how to read a book? Like, there's books and everything. You could do all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, they got a great book on the psych of mind and stuff. That might help. Like, I'm just saying.
It perplexes me how riled up people get. And I'm finally now getting to a place where it's like, all right, Erica, you're not even going to respond to them anymore. Because even that, I'm giving, like, energy to it. I'm giving them something to talk about. Now we're going into a phase where everybody's just going to be blocked and blessed.
Yeah, like I said, I could not believe that was really happening. I'm reading this and I'm like, are they serious right now? Like, this. I wanted to write something, but I said, no, they're going to come at me. I said, I'm ready for it, but I'm tired. I was like, I just got out of school. I don't feel like dealing with this right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's so frustrating to see because these are adults. They're not kids.
So many people was like, Erica, it's just kids that are trolling you. No, they're a grown-ass people
who are doing this shit.
Older than me.
Disrespectful.
That feel a way about what I think about fictitious characters.
It shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't matter what you feel about this. As long as you have your opinion, keep your opinion. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You keep your opinion. You know what I mean? Like I said, opinions like assholes. Everybody got them. So if you got an opinion, you got an opinion. If somebody has a difference of opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. You have that conversation with them, but you don't have to yell at them. You don't have to be disrespectful towards them or anything like that.
Any of those things. There's so many people who I have so much respect for. Shari is a great example. She don't always agree with me. Zaya is a great example. There's so many people who like, all right, we're gonna have a conversation. Y'all not having conversation, and it's so funny that we're talking about the damn troll. But y'all not having a conversation if you just like Erica, you're stupid and ugly.
Yeah, see, what is that?
Like what?
Yeah. I don't understand that. We go to the I do Twitch, and so I know exactly what you're talking about. I said one time on stream about something, and next thing you know, I'm getting all of these hate messages, and I can't stand you, and you're annoying, and I was like, damn, y'all must love me.
It's never that deep.
Right. It's never that deep. like I said, opinions are opinions. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's what your platform is about. It's about your opinions on the TV show. That's what you're supposed to do in your platform. If you agree, cool. You don't, then get the hell out of it. You don't have to be there.
Then get the hell on. It is no sweat off my brow, baby.
I tell you this. I tell
everybody, then they say, oh, I'm gaslighting people when I say, please go and find something that makes you happy, baby. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Do you know how many white supremacists that are creating content out here on YouTube? I am subscribed to none of them. Why did I do that to myself? I do not go and seek out content that's going to make me angry. You're giving unhinged, baby.
Yes, exactly. Like I said, I love you. I have been watching you.
I appreciate that.
Season 1, when we did All American season 1, and you went in on it. And even I looked at your script one, and I was like, yo, they should have had this on the show. That would have been fire if they had that first script on the show. And I get why they changed it, but it would have been fired. That would have made so much sense about a lot of characters.
It would explain a lot. Yeah. And even going back to that, I think that that's also something that pisses people off, because I think I'm the most thorough person when it comes to the All-American universe. Mm-hmm. And the craziest thing to me is when I get stuff of like, you make no sense at all and you're stupid, as if I don't. Like, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. I have now done 2 full rewatches of the series with my subscribers in Zoom, going episode by episode, breaking down character choices and dialogue. I broke down the original script and what they actually laid out. Like, I bring so many different angles to my critique of the show. And it's just like, meanwhile, y'all are just out here spurring out your obsession for Samantha Logan and calling it support. Meanwhile, I'm breaking down scripts, I'm breaking down dialogue, I'm breaking down character choices, board, like everything that goes along with it. I'm not just one of these random YouTubers, and no offense if that's their bag or whatever, they're just sitting up here saying what they think. I actually put some damn thought into it. I'm a filmmaker myself, so I think that's also part of the thing that people struggle with and how I speak. And I speak with, I guess, too much confidence for people.
Well, you an East Coaster, right? You from the East Coast, right?
Yeah.
That's usually how East Coast is. My aunt's from New York, and every time, man, I be like, yeah, you showing that you damn New Yorkers. I tell her that all the time, you damn New Yorkers. And she just laughed. But the thing about it is that's a good thing. You're supposed to keep your confidence. Don't let these people bother you, man. Fuck them. Shit.
I appreciate it.
Keep doing you. And that's why I like watching you, because of the fact that I'm a screenwriter myself. I love writing. And I'm actually writing a black soap opera, and I'm trying to get it out there. I'm trying. It's harder than I thought it was. Okay.
It's very hard.
It is very much so. But I'm trying to get it out there, and when I watch movies and TV shows, I literally break it down from the characters to the plot and everything. So I understand exactly where you're coming from. And people are like, oh, you should have a YouTube. I'm like, no. I don't think I can do that.
It's a lot of work, man.
It's a lot of work.
A lot that come with this thing here.
I ain't got the time, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got the time.
I don't think I do either. I don't know how I'll be carving it out every single week.
But you do such a good job because you're so thorough with it. And even like all your videos, every video you come with it. You're like, well, this is what I think about this character and this character. And you're right. Nobody else is doing that. Everybody else is just doing recaps, or they're watching it and you're watching them watching it. And then they're telling you like, oh my God, no, she didn't, or whatever. But they're not doing what you're doing, and actually where you're actually breaking it down to the 10th power of what you think about every character, about the plot, what's going on. That's how it's supposed to be. And that is so dope. That's why I love watching you, because that's what you do. I sometimes I'm in here and I'm quiet because I be like, hold on, I want to see what somebody's going to say. So I start speaking back, but I be scared too sometimes because, like I said, I had some bad experiences, bro. I had some really bad experiences.
I've had quite a few subscribers who have had bad experiences, and people have DM'd me and talked about how they don't feel comfortable in the comment section and all of that, which also has put me on more high alert and like, made me a little bit more ruthless. Because it's one thing when people are coming at me, but then when they're coming at other people and people don't even feel safe to just flourish within my community, it's like, all right, what we're not going to do is turn this into toxic ass Twitter and think that you're going to run amok as if you own anything here, because you don't.
That's facts.
You don't have to be here. And if you can't make the decision to choose your piece, I'm going to choose my piece for you, and we're going to do it together.
You have to be like that as a streamer. Unfortunately, you do have to be like that, because you're gonna get trolls. You're gonna get people who hate. That's just normal. And you gotta speak his piece and be like, look, we not dealing with this shit. That's what we not finna do. What you finna do is you gonna sit back, relax. You like to comment, cool. If you don't, get your ass out. Like, you're gonna have to speak like that. That's real. It's like, you cannot be like, oh, I understand. Like, no, because they're gonna eat you alive. Bro.
And at one point they were eating my ass alive, and I had to get to that. I will never forget. Like, well, 2 weeks ago, I replied to somebody, and I was like, honestly, I don't care that you don't agree. And they were circulating this and like, see, she really is a mean person, and da 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 da. And I'm like, well, you didn't see the 6 other comments that this person posted before this one that got that got me to,
because it's out of context. They
so
only read that one part.
I'm cultivating either right now. Yeah, I'll be mean to trash.
Yeah, because they only read that one part and they're like, I'm gonna run with this. I'm gonna run with this. Yeah. She said such and such, and we're gonna go with it. That's it. And you're like, but did you read the rest? Like, yo, read that other part. Oh, okay. That's why she said what she said. That makes sense. No, nobody does that, because sense ain't common.
Nobody does it. And you know what? That's fine too. Whatever's going to get me back to my peace quicker, that's what we're doing right now. In this
there you go.
Going with people being
think about your peace.
Not even getting a response at this point anymore.
Think about your peace. Your peace is the most important thing. Listen, I have been at peace because I am actually doing meditating and all kinds of stuff. I've been watching a lot of movies and TV shows, but I've been also doing meditation and stuff, trying to help myself get back to me. You know what I mean? Learning more about myself, communicating with other people, and like doing all kinds of, it took me a while to get like this stuff. But like I said, I am happy with what you do. Everything that you do is dope. You are a dope individual. Don't let nobody else tell you anything fucking different. You are a dope ass individual, and keep doing what you're doing. That's why people come in. Look at all these people that are in here, and they're sitting here like, yes, Erica, give her flowers. Yeah, she's fucking awesome. Because you are amazing.
Y'all so much.
Ever. Listen, I believe in that you should always tell people positive things. Never give them the negative. Always give them the positive. If it's negative, make sure it's constructive. Not to the point where it's disrespectful. But constructive is something totally different. I always believe that you give positive, and people start believing it and start being positive about themselves instead of thinking about the negative all the time. You know what I mean? Because we listen to enough negative in the world. We don't need any more. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm feeding you positive, girl. You is the bomb. Okay?
I appreciate that so much.
Don't let these negative ass people come in here and talk shit. Don't let them get to you. You know what? Matter of fact, this is what you do. You brush that off your shoulder and you be like, all right, y'all, I'm going to bed. Good night. And keep it moving. Because you is you. You're a beautiful black queen. That is all that matters. There you go.
Thank you.
Sorry, I said that wrong. Beautiful, black, educated queen. And that's all that matters.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I like putting a smile on people's faces. You know what I'm saying? We got enough people being sad.
So much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate all that you share. Thank you so much for being in my community. You are gorgeous as well.
Thank you.
I don't know how I got to the position where I have so many amazing supporters, but I'm so grateful for y'all. Truly.
It ain't nothing but God.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm spiritual, but I ain't religious, but I am spiritual, and I do believe in God. It ain't nothing but God. And when you got God on your side, that's why all that stuff starts happening. You be like, dang, wait a minute, hold up, how many people? That ain't nothing but God. God sent these people to you because he knew, okay, we're going to shift these people out because we know what they about, and we're going to put these people in, and these are the people that's going to ride with her, be there with her every single time she gets on live. Because they know, he knows, he already knows. He done shifted all them other people out. You see, they ain't talking no more, they done shipped out. They done moved. Because they wasn't supposed to be here in the first place. You see what I'm saying?
That part.
That ain't nothing but God. That's all God right there. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But yeah, Small need to get her shit together. She need to get her shit together. I
got watch the episode. I ain't speaking on my good sister until I see it for myself. These breakdowns.
I love her. I love her. But she gotta get it together. Because you getting mad about Jordan and Layla, but then you doing your entanglement with, I can't believe she said it, but you doing your entanglement.
I can't believe she used them damn words too. I'm like, girl.
I'm like, Simone, girl. Because see, if that was Jordan, let's say it was the other way around. You see what I'm saying? There's that double standard. So we're not supposed to let him feel a certain way. And I like the fact that he didn't feel some way. Because the way that she explained it, why would he feel some type of way about that? Like, she literally said, like, yo, I had a friend, he was in trouble, and I went to go help him out. Why would he be mad about that? He would be mad if you said, yo, I went on a vacation with Damon just to go, and, you know, we fell asleep.
Again, on each other. Because you know, that comfortable the first time.
I mean, you know, friends sleep on people, but sometimes that comes as friends. I'm just saying. I mean, you know, I ain't going for them. I'm still Jamone all day. So, I understand.
Yeah. Going down with our ship.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for your words, your thoughts on the show, your super amazing affirmations, and speaking life over me. I appreciate it all.
Oh, always. I got you. Like I said, I'm always in here.
I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.